How to place your first options trade, step by step. What if I told you that with as little as $50 to $200, you could control hundreds or even thousands of dollars worth of stock? Sounds like a scam, right? But it's not. It's called options trading, and it's one of the most powerful tools in the financial markets. The problem: most beginners jump in without understanding what they're doing, and they lose money fast. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through, step by step, how to place your very first options trade, even if you've never traded anything before in your life. No confusing jargon, no fluff, just a clear, beginner-friendly guide. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what buttons to click, what choices to make, and how to avoid the most common beginner mistakes. Let's get into it. Section 1. What you need before you start. Before you place your first trade, we need to make sure you're set up properly, because this is where most people mess up. Here's what you need. 1. A brokerage account with options enabled. Not all accounts allow options trading by default. You need to apply for options trading access inside your broker. Popular brokers include Tasty Trade, Manus Broker that I use, Thinkorswim, Interactive Brokers, and other reputable ones. Once you apply, they'll ask you your experience level, income, risk tolerance. Don't overcomplicate this. Just answer honestly. 2. Start with level 1 or level 2 options. As a beginner, you only need buying calls, buying puts. Avoid advanced strategies for now. 3. A small amount of capital. You do not need thousands. You can start with $100, $200, or $500. The goal is not to get rich. The goal is to learn. Section 2. What you're actually buying. Before we click anything, you need to understand this one concept. An option is a contract, not a stock. When you buy an option, you're buying the right to buy or sell a stock at a specific price before a specific date. 2 types. Call option. You're betting the stock goes up. Put option. You're betting the stock goes down. Think of it like this. You're not buying the house. You're buying the right to buy the house later at a locked-in price. That's it. Section 3. The 4 things you must choose. Every options trade comes down to 4 decisions. 1. The stock, ticker. Example, Apple, AAPL. 2. Direction. Call equals up. Put equals down. 3. Expiration date. When the contract expires. 4. Strike price. The price you think the stock will reach. Section 4. Live walkthrough. Placing your first trade. All right, now let's actually do it. Let's say we're trading Apple AAPL. Step 1. Search the stock. Open your broker. Type in AAPL. You'll see the stock price. Step 2. Click Trade Options. Look for something like Trade, Options, Option Chain. Click it. Step 3. Choose expiration date. You'll see multiple dates. As a beginner, choose 1-2 weeks out. Why? Because it's cheaper, it moves faster, easier to understand. Step 4. Choose call or put. Let's say you think Apple will go up. Select call. Step 5. Choose a strike price. You'll see a list of prices. Here's the trick. Choose a strike price close to the current price. Example, if Apple is at $180, pick $180 or $182.50. These are called at the money, ATM, slightly out of the money, OTM. Avoid super far prices. Step 6, look at the premium price. Each contract has a price. Example, $1.50. This means you pay $150 per contract because one contract is 100 shares. Step 7, click buy. Choose quantity, one contract. Order type, market or limit. Beginners use limit orders. Step 8, set your price. If it says bid $1.45, ask $1.50, set your limit around $1.47, confirm the trade. Double check, call or put, strike, expiration, price, then hit submit. And that's it. You just placed your first options trade. If this is making sense so far, hit that like button and subscribe. Because in the next videos, we're going deeper into winning strategies, risk management, and how to actually grow your account. Section 5, what happens after you buy? Now you might be wondering, what happens next? Once you buy the option, your contract value will move based on stock price, time, volatility. But as a beginner, focus on one thing, stock price movement. If the stock goes up, your call gains value. If it goes down, your call loses value. When do you sell? This is where beginners fail. They hold too long. Simple rule, aim for 20-50% profit. Example, you buy at $100, sell at $120, $150. Take the win. Don't get greedy. When do you cut losses? Also important, cut at -30% to -50%. Example, you buy at $100, sell at $70. Protect your capital. Section 6, common beginner mistakes. Let me save you from blowing your account. Mistake #1, buying cheap FAR OTM options. They look cheap, but they rarely hit. Mistake #2, holding until expiration. Options lose value fast near expiration. Don't hold and pray. Mistake #3, going all in. Never risk everything on one trade. Rule, only risk 5-10% per trade. Mistake #4, trading without a plan. Before entering, know your entry, know your exit, know your stop loss. Simple first trade strategy. Let me give you a beginner-friendly setup. The trend trade, step by step. Find a stock trending up. Wait for a small pullback. Buy a call. Sell on the bounce. That's it. Simple. No indicators needed. Section 8, mindset for your first trade. Wave first trade is not about making money. It's about learning the platform, understanding movement, controlling emotions. Expect confusion, fear, excitement. That's normal. Now you know exactly how to place your first options trade. Step by step. No guessing, no confusion. But this is just the beginning. In the next video, I'm going to show you why most beginners lose money in options trading and how to avoid it. So if you're serious about learning this skill, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Your first trade is where everything changes. Next video, why most beginners lose money. Thank you for watching.